Hello, my name is Madeline Bogus, and these are my dogs, Sadie and Shasta, and they are litter mates. But Shasta is the main subject of my dog show. She's a female spayed golden retriever, and she is now 1 year and 10 months old. Now, based on my experiences on owning her since she was a puppy and working with her, and taking into consideration her breed, I can say she's a very intelligent dog, and she tries very hard to follow commands. Well, most of the time. She loves her toys, but she's more food motivated. And we often change primary reinforcers on some occasions for different reasons depending on the situation. We started with Science Diet adult kibble, then we switched to green beans because they're healthier for her weight and her teeth. And for desensitization, since we were brushing her teeth, we used peanut butter flavored toothpaste. And for extinction, we used non-food primary reinforcers, which was praise and attention. As a secondary reinforcer, we used the clicker at all times. So Shasta started out with zero clicker training experience, so to start our project, she needed to be exposed and conditioned to this wonderful device called the clicker. This means that I would train her to associate the clicker with her primary reinforcer, in this case, Science Diet Kibble. To do that in our first week of sessions, working on conditioning the clicker, I would click and immediately give her a treat. It didn't take long for her to realize that click meant treat. Here is a quick demonstration of what conditioning the clicker with a treat is. Here's the treat, and here's the clicker. The next behavior technique we did was capture or shape a behavior. I picked something simple since she was still fairly new to clicker training. While I had been conditioning, Shasta would be upright in a sitting position. Next, she would lay down, which is the behavior that I wanted. So anytime she lowered her body, I would click and give her the treat. We got lower throughout the sessions and eventually all the way down on the ground, which was the captured or shaped behavior. After this was done, we took it a step further and added a cue to connect with this behavior. I got her to associate with me pointing to the floor with down, and now I can use this hand signal or cue to get her down and then click and reinforce. Here is a demonstration of the shaped behavior with the added cue. Here's the treat, and here's the clicker. For partial reinforcement, I tried a behavior she had known before this project. Paw. I would ask for her paw and she would give it to me as if preparing for a handshake. Instead of clicking and giving a treat every time she gave me her paw, I would have her do it a few times. After every 2 paws, I would give the click and the treat. So it started out with a fixed ratio of 2, but as the sessions and weeks went on, we extended the fixed ratio to 3 and 4. Here is a demonstration of paw using partial reinforcement and a fixed ratio of 2. I have the treat in my right hand and the clicker in my left hand. Paw. Paw. Next, we worked on targeting. Targeting is getting the dog to touch an object with a body part. For this behavior, I had Shasta touch 2 of my fingers with her nose. I taught her to do this by starting with the treat in the fist of the hand with the fingers she would touch. As soon as she knew what target meant, I was able to have her still touch the same fingers, but hold the treat and give it to her with my opposite hand. Here is a demonstration of Shasta targeting. I have the treat in my right hand and the clicker in my left hand. Target. Another behavior method is operant counter conditioning and extinction. Every time I arrive home from somewhere, Shasta will run up and jump at me very excited and sometimes bark. She's a big dog, so I'd rather her be calm. Therefore, I want to extinguish jumping and barking. Before this project, when we weren't training, I would give her praise and attention despite her behavior. But since I wanted to extinguish this, I would ignore her. Once Shasta calmed down, I would click and treat. removing the praise and attention by ignoring her was a form of negative punishment. After some time of doing this, she realized that the positive stimulus was removed when she was hyper. And when she was calm, she would earn the praise and attention, which was the positive stimulus. Generalization is when the animal can perform the same behavior in different environments and situations, and these factors do not change the behavior. I was able to do this by practicing her behaviors in different rooms of the house. Here is a demonstration of generalization with the shaped down behavior with the added cue. Treat in my right hand, clicker in my left hand. Treat in my right hand, clicker in my left hand. Our last method was desensitization and classical conditioning. Shasta was never a big fan of teeth brushing. She would try to get away. I used desensitization by doing her teeth in different sessions. We would do one side, then take a break, and then do another side to approach the situation slowly and not all at once to encourage her not to be afraid. I used classical counter conditioning by using peanut butter flavored toothpaste that she liked the taste of to create a more positive experience. By desensitizing her with slow exposure and classically conditioning her with the toothpaste flavor she likes, we can now proceed every evening with her tolerating me to brush her teeth all at once. Thank you for watching my dog show. I learned a lot from it and Shasta had a lot of fun. It helped me clear up a lot of confusion I had with training techniques. I can't wait to be able to use these methods in my career and other animals I handle in the future. Now I have treats in both hands and the clicker in my left hand.